nails, so I figured I would show you guys how to do a French set. I decided I wanted to do a French manicure, and I know everybody's a little nervous about it because they're like, well, I don't have the fingernails, or I'm not really sure how that's going to work. So let me first show you. Okay, this is what my fingers are. Fingernails are super short, and I know they need oil and stuff too, but I'll do that later. So, you know, you wouldn't think you could do a French on here, but it is doable, and it'll look really nice when I'm done. So first of all, I want to show you what comes. So you get your normal cleaning cloth thingy and then your nail file in there, but then you get these, which are the tips, and there's 2 sets of these, so there's enough to do 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 fingers or toes. Depends on what size your nails are. So, and then you get an overlay with it, and we have 2 different ones. This one is called City of Love, and this is kind of a, it's hard to see in the camera, but it's kind of a, it's not clear. It's got like a little creamy color to it. And then the Paris one is completely clear. So you just have a white with a, oh, I should put one of those on too. A white with a clear overlay, so it'll just be a white tip. So I don't know if you can see, here's the one with the overlay, and then here's like the white tip. Oh wow, you can't see that. Here, let me close the curtain and see. Maybe that will help. From my son here. Might help a little bit with the lighting. So, okay, there is, I don't know if you can see the difference. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how to put French set on. Since I'm doing it anyways, I might as well share it with you guys. So the first thing you do is you put these tips on. Make sure I'm showing in the right camera. And they go on the same way. You know, you peel off that purple piece, and then this is the trick. You have to estimate how big of a tip you want. So you stick it on at the tip of your nail, and then just like normal, you just cut off the excess. Now you can be super duper intricate and try to measure, and I just do a eyeball it type of thing. Okay, so then what you do is you'll take your overlay that comes with and put that over the top, and that seals it in so that it doesn't have, so it won't like peel off. And it also gives that, with this particular set, it gives that a little extra color. So I've got my 2 pinkies done. Now I'm going to show you too, because you can do, the important part of this is the tips. So you put the tips on, and then you can put any clear overlay over the top. So I've got some different ones here too. I should probably get a better light because this is not coming through very well. I've got the Love Shack one and the Glitter Sweet. Let's see if I turn this light on. I don't know if maybe that'll help. Okay. Next time I will check the lighting first. In any case, you get the idea. So I'm going to look and see which one fits. I think this one will go on this finger. And, you know, check the width on them and see which one fits your finger. I'm going to do the tip. Kind of estimate here where the tip is going to be. And then either use your tool or your thumbnail and cut off the excess. But I was one of those that I was not sure about French tip either, and I just said, well, I'm selling these babies, I better give it a try, and I totally ended up falling in love with it. So okay, now I know I've got a little edges on there, but I wish you could get this a little bit better view. Anyway, So I'm going to put over this one, I'm going to put they're a little crunchy. They're a little stiff, so I'm going to warm them up a little with my fingers by rubbing it, because they've been used a couple times. So after this time, I'm going to throw them out. The other thing you can do is take a hairdryer to them for a few minutes and see if that softens them up a little bit. If you don't have a softened one for the ones that you have saved, it'll probably chip off easier. Okay, I think I got that one warmed up a little bit. It's a little more flexible. Okay, and I'm going to put that over the top and see what it looks like. I'm experimenting here, so I have no idea what this is going to come out like. I don't know if I like that. I might not put that one on. What about the Glitter Sweet? Okay, I think I'm going to go with the regular one again. I'll try the Glitter Sweet on a different finger. These are too big, so. And I just pulled out some extra overlays that I probably will end up throwing out anyways because they're getting dry. Okay, again, put them on the same way as you would do a regular nail strip, the second part. Okay, and now I'm gonna put another tip on the other finger. The downside of the French ones is that you know, you can only do, they're not double-sided like the other ones, so you can't flip it around. And I mean, you could use a puncher and do that to get more use out of them, but I don't really do French often enough to make it worth the saving of them, so they would get dried out before I used them again. Okay, so I put the tip on. Just get rid of the rest. And this one I can use the second half. Oh, thanks, Mindy. I love this outfit. Oh my gosh. And look at, I got, I found some really super fun earrings. Here, let me see if I can show you the earrings. I gotta take this off a little bit. Aren't they cool? They're kind of fun. They go with the outfit. I like it. I almost put it on the exact day I got it, Mindy, and I said, no, I'll wait till Monday and wear it Monday. It'll cheer me up. Okay, so I've got, I'm sorry about the lighting. There we go. 2 of them done. And you can see just by looking, it kind of just makes your nails look cleaner and it makes them pop. So if you haven't tried the French, and you want to give it a try, I do have French samples. So I'd be happy to send you a sample and you can try it, or you can certainly go ahead and grab some. All right, so I'm going to actually try the middle finger with the Glitter Sweet over the top, I think. Here, let's see which one. I think this one is the wide one for my middle finger. So I can show you how that works. Oh, and this is kind of what I'm doing to estimate how my length is I've kind of put the end of my finger, I don't know if I can show you this, on the tip of my other finger, and that shows me exactly how deep it's going to go. I don't know. It's just kind of came natural to me to do that, so that one got a little bit crooked. I'm the only one who's going to notice that, though. Okay. I could peel it up and fix it, but I think I need to trim that nail. Okay, so I'm going to try to put the Glitter Sweet one over the top of this one. This one's not too crispy, so it should work. Then I've got some sparkly going on here. I, of course, will post a close-up picture of this afterwards, but I wanted to... since I was doing my nails anyways, I wanted to come on and show you guys these French ones because I think they're underrated. Love the French ones. Okay, next tip. There we go. I think my headset just turned off, but that's okay. Probably didn't need it on for this. I was listening to music. I made my happy playlist, this year, and I have been loving every minute of it. If anybody has iTunes and wants me to share it with them, I'd be happy to. I've already shared it with a bunch of friends, so. Okay, so I've got, that one's got glittery. A little bit further away from the camera. And I'll put the glitter on this one. And I just have 2 nails left, or 4 nails, but 2 types there. Okay. So French is not real hard to do. I could keep going here. This one or this one. And I have done them on my toes before too. You definitely make sure you know which size goes on which toe the best before you start. And then otherwise it's not real different. So you kind of get the idea here. So I will sign out here. If you have any questions or if you want to try a French, I do have, like I said, I do have samples. I've got both colors, so I could send you both so you can see what they look like and see which one you like. And you can give it a try and see what you think about the French. I absolutely love it. Once I put them on, I'm like, oh my gosh, my fingers look nice. They look clean. They look fancy. They look pretty classy. So, I will finish this up offline, but I wanted to share this with you guys today. So hope everyone has a great Monday. Happy Valentine's Day. This is my Valentine's manicure, is my French set. And I will see you guys soon.